Good morning, Niskuna High School. Would you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And good morning. I apologize in advance. I have a random case of hiccups, so if these announcements are interrupted, I do apologize. Congratulations to Matt Chow for coming in second place for the Section 2 championships for diving last night. Matt crushed the state qualifying score of 450 points by scoring a 569.35. Way to go, Matt. Good luck to all boys varsity swimmers competing at sectionals today. There are messages in the attendance office for Brenna Piper and Hakan Doganaksai. Class of 2020, it's your turn to show your Silver Warrior pride and tell your high school story with your class ring. Representatives will be at the school for one night in the Old Calf hallway area for parents to come in and order. This will be Wednesday night, February 28th from 6 to 7:30. You can look at rings, ask questions, and place orders. Representatives will also be back in the school during Thursday and Friday of our first week back from break, and that'll be during all lunch mods at Crossroads. The Counseling Center has an extensive list of students that it's looking to talk to, so when you hear your name, could you please report? Michael Minahan, Aaron Miller, Julia LeBlanc, Lydia Leong, Josie Moore, Molly Mason, Sebastian Madia, Christine Lynn, Megan Lawson, Brandon May, Brian Liu, Ifra Mohammed, Maddie Beltramo, Amy Boswick, Eileen Kim, Alexa Torres, Bailey Peck, Brian Bowman, Sean St. Lucia, Vincent West, Owen Sweeney, Simon Sussman, Sydney Smith, Caitlin Smith, Nicole Sloan, Sahab Singh, Julia Simpson, and Zanaya Ruiz. Thank you very much. Now let's turn it over to our student anchors.
Rickert. Good morning, Niskuna. Before we begin, I want to give a shout out to the boys bowling team, which won the section championship this week. Great job, boys. Okay, today is Friday, February 16th. I'm Katya.
And I'm Tim. Here's the news from around the school. This year, our high school is producing the musical Camelot. Performances are March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Your friends have been hard at work and after-school rehearsal for weeks now, so please come out for the show. Tickets for Camelot are being sold online at showtixforyou.com. Please buy your tickets as soon as possible because they're going quickly.
And the musical has something new this year. Money raised from opening night ticket sales, that's Thursday, March 1st, will benefit victims of Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. You may recall in September of 2017, Hurricane Maria turned Puerto Rico into a disaster, and they are still struggling to just get by. So if you're unsure which performance to go to, please choose opening night for Camelot, as the proceeds will help bring clean water, food, hygiene products, and shelter to a devastated Puerto Rico. And if you like to just donate, please check out this website at globalgiving.com. Thank you.
That's a very worthy cause. Hey, if you've ever thought about giving a TED Talk, well, this is your chance. Niskuna High School's first ever NED Talk event will be Friday, March 16th in the Little Theater. If you have a subject, maybe economics or philosophy, or perhaps art, knife throwing, well, maybe not knife throwing, but almost anything that you are really passionate about, then pick up a form outside the library classroom. The forms will explain how to get involved and how to give your first TED Talk. Again, the date for the TED event is Friday, March 16th in the Little Theater.
Are you looking for a rewarding experience that will stay with you forever? Then you should apply for the Scott McAndrews Outward Bound Scholarship. Outward Bound is the leading provider of experiential and outdoor education programs for youth and adults. The Scott McAndrews Scholarship is offered annually to a Niski student in any grade. The scholarship awards $1,000 plus registration fees towards the Outward Bound course of your choice. If you are interested in applying, stop by the library and pick up an application. The deadline is fast approaching. It's March 1st. Now, here's a video with senior Thomas Constantine regarding his Outward Bound experience.
It doesn't really take any specific type of person. So like say like you are applying for it because you like the outdoors. Someone who is applying for it who loves being inside they would get the same thing out of it, I feel like, just because it's like the experience for both of them is going to be so great. So I would definitely say that it's a great idea that you're thinking about it. I decided that I didn't want to make the decision to not go and then regret it later. Whereas like dog sledding, whitewater rafting, kayaking the Outer Banks, which is what I did. There's rock climbing, ice climbing. You could do backpacking in the Northern Cascades. We saw a lot of packs of dolphins, which was really cool. They would come up right under your boat, and they would kind of brush under it and you would feel it. We saw a lot of stingrays in the more shallow ends of the water, and they would also kind of come up, and if you put your hand out, you could kind of feel the slimy texture on their back. And then we saw a decent amount of sea turtles. A lot of them were pretty small, but there was one that was almost half the size of most of the people on our trip. We were all kind of amazed by that. So I went on it and I had the best time of my life. I made some of my best friends that I'm still friends with now, and overall it was just an amazing experience.
Thanks, Thomas. What a great experience. Now, students, remember to go to the Media Center to pick up your application deadline. The deadline is March 1st. Hey, Katya, what's Java Jive?
It's an evening of acoustic music and poetry in the cafe-style setting. Why?
Well, I wasn't really sure, and I have to read this piece on the teleprompter about Java Jive.
Well, go ahead.
Java Jive is a night of acoustic music and poetry in a cafe-style setting. It's where anyone can perform. If you'd like to be a part, pick up a form in the English resource room and turn it back in by March 8th.
Java Jive will be held on April 20th in the new cafe, but again, the forms are due March 8th.
And finally, we would like to say congratulations on an excellent season by the Niski Robotics team, the Robo Warriors. The team finished its run this past Sunday at regionals. We also want to say good luck to the Science Olympiad team as it prepares for regional competition in March.
And that's all the news we have today. Have a spectacular long break week, everyone. Get some exercise, have fun, do something, don't be lazy, go outside, be a kid, but give yourself a break and sleep in.
And remember, be a warrior,
not a worrier.
Who's in the best